Good morning, everyone. It is a nice clear day once again, and I am off work, and I'm coming back in tonight, so we're still working every day. And boy, tonight was a doozy. Well, hello everyone. This is your old pal, Hannibal the VANnibal, giving you a candid look at daily van life with almost no money. I tell you what we're going to do first. We are going to the gym to get a nice, hot, long shower. Except for the fact that I'm staying on the work side of town. Not going to be too different from yesterday. I'm going to go to the gym, take my shower. We didn't do that yesterday. Then I'm going to park somewhere, straighten up, watch some Supernatural, go to sleep. Well, cook the last of that ham. I have 2 more slices left, and then go to sleep. So if you like seeing what I eat, and you want to see something different from ham, tune in tomorrow to see what I make or buy. Even I don't know yet. Speaking of which, do me a favor, go ahead and give a little tappy tap to that like button. The algorithm really likes that, so I'm trying to focus on getting more likes. It's supposed to translate into more subscribers. Of course, if you're not already subscribing, do me a favor, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, and let you know when stuff goes on with me. I try to post every day, and I've been doing pretty good. I record every day. I just don't always have access to internet that's fast enough to upload. Like when I'm at work, I can upload on the Walmart Wi-Fi, and at the beginning of the month on my cell phone, I can upload using my hotspot. But after about a week or 2, that hotspot gets slow, so then I have to start searching around for places like a Home Depot or a McDonald's to get my videos up. The goal for this year is to end up with a Starlink Mini for my van life. So that should do away with that issue, I hope. But we are here. I'm just going in and taking a shower. I really do need to start using the gym, but working every day just drains me, and I'm just not that excited to go into the gym. Right now you got all what I call the resolutionists. So they're coming in during my times and grinding out, which is great, but it also makes for machines getting tied up. Look, we got ourselves a RV parked over here. That's nice. I am just going to pull through right here. I don't know where I'm going to sleep. I might actually stay here today. I wouldn't mind staying in the Planet Fitness parking lot today and getting another shower in before work. Tonight's going to be hectic. I had issues with the machine. I did talk with the store manager, who's got his own problems right now, about getting new everything from our machine, because we got these new blades for the machine, but without all the right squeegees and everything, it's tossing water, so the floors don't look any better, and the new blades will be worn out before we get to that point. So I've been cannibalizing our old machine and taking stuff off of it, and tonight I'm going to see if I can get the okay from my boss to it's a different kind of pad, but take the old pads off, which are in perfect shape, so that I can preserve the new stuff that's going to scrub better when all the new gear comes in. I'm hoping he says okay. I'm hoping that fixes the problem. There's no guarantee that any of that fixes the problem, but I'll keep you posted. All right, enough of that. I need a shower. Talk to you a little bit. All done, showered up. Probably gonna try to dye my beard tonight. If I do, that means I need to go in the gym to get all rinsed out too. I don't know. Got some really good sun over here, but I also need to cook, and we're at kind of a, you You can't really tell there, but if this was straight, this is the incline. So I don't know where I want to be today. I know where I'd prefer to be. I'd like to be where we were yesterday, but it's a waste of gas just to go there to hang out all day. No different from commuting from house or something like that, but I don't have a real good excuse to go over there. I've just been everywhere over here. If my gearbox were better, I'd go some other places that aren't crazy far away, just, you know, different city. It's coming, folks. It's coming. Well, let's figure it out. Parked at Winn-Dixie, slightly different spot. We don't need the charge, but I'm going to be watching Supernatural and stuff, so if we can just kind of keep up without losing anything at all, why not? So this spot here, sun's on this side, so for a little bit it'll come up here, probably enough to top us back off before it goes away. I won't have anybody parked in front of us, anyone parked to the left of us. It'll be only the right. So sun should hit the van like this and warm it up, and I'm going to turn this heater on in the back to get the chill out, and then I should be fine until the sun starts going down. I might even migrate over to Planet Fitness. I might even migrate over to Planet Fitness at noon. I might only hang out here until I'm ready to go to bed, and I'll drive over to Planet Fitness, which is just the next parking lot over, and sleep. So if I get up in time to go to the gym, I just got to grab my bag and run in. That's deceptive. It's actually not that cold. I don't know why. So much going on, but let's crack a little window. All right, because I am going to be cooking, so I have to let stuff come out this way. All right then. I'm going to put my sunshade up real quick here. I honestly don't think Winn-Dixie cares that much, just because this particular Winn-Dixie is supposed to be gone in March. So now some new owners might come in, you know, fence it up or put the lease sign up or whatever, and they might tell me, get to stepping. Fair enough. See you in the back. Good morning, everyone. As you can see, I dyed my beard. It's still in there pretty heavy. Slept really good. It's a little after 8 o'clock. Getting ready to go in the gym. Get another shower and try to rinse a lot of this stuff off. And then it'll be time for work, so I'll be right back. Shower is done. Got the stuff that was on my skin mostly washed off, so got my beard all nice and black. Probably a little too black for a lot of folks, but I really like it this way. It'll fade out in a couple days, but I have a lot of white popping in the last year, so now when it all goes white and gray, I won't do it anymore. I just don't like the thousands of color variations I got going on my face. I got a little peach fuzz colored, blondish, light brown, darkish brown, a little bit of gray, but mostly whites. Like, if I had an all white beard, I wouldn't mind it. And any other color of my beard, because my beard's not that thick anymore. My skin tone pops through and it just doesn't look right. This way, my beard, I think, looks a little better and fuller. At least on camera it does. Alright, well, let's make sure we start up again. We've been doing pretty good. It's been starting up, but I haven't been charging anything off this thing either, so. Turn off my defroster and start right up again. Right now I'm doing a mix of the floor and defrost so the floor can heat up the propane tank. Had the propane running for quite a bit today because I ran it before I went to bed, and then when I started to get under the covers I turned it off. So around noonish I turned it off, and then I would say somewhere in the neighborhood about 5 in the evening it started getting really cold because the sun has gone down. So I turned it on and left it running till about 8. With it on, especially since it got the chill out of the air originally, with it on low it felt completely fine. We are supposed to be getting snow.
It's snowing!
Oh no. I think it's stampede.
In Alabama. In a couple days. I think it's supposed to start Friday afternoon to evening, if the forecast stays the same, and kind of run spotty all the way through. I think Saturday being the worst, all the way through to Sunday. Now, they said it might be sleet as well. So what I will probably do is go ahead and pull in on Friday. The first sign it looks bad, but go ahead and pull in on Friday. Take my shower at the gym or whatever, pull in on Friday. Park over there on Friday. And if it looks like it's going to be bad at all, I will just stay in the parking lot through Saturday and play it by ear on Sunday. The good news is, if that happens, I'm not technically scheduled for Saturday. I was going to come in anyway. But if that happens, well, actually I might be scheduled, but it's not my usual day. Employees won't be able to make it in. So as long as they're open, and they almost always do, I can show up and they won't turn me away because I'll need employees. I feel like the same might happen with Sunday as well. Technically Friday and Saturday are my off days, if you guys recall. So I think I'll get away with it this week, which Friday will finish me out for the pay period. And then I'm only, because of my spending and some other bills coming up, I'm only about $1,000 away from clearing out all my bills again. So that'll be nice. But what that means is I need to work at least another 2 weeks after this week. That's going to be a little harder to do because we're going into February, but I think we're getting ready to do inventory, so I might be able to slide on the next 2 weeks. That'll be great. I could use another 2 weeks for a few things, but mostly to what I have coming up that's not paid for yet is I need my gearbox money. I have tax and titles on the van and the Fiat, and I have a business tax things I have to do for North Carolina. And then before May, way before May, I need to have more money, and the minimum would be probably 2,000 to 3,000. That's the headache of it all. But if I get everything paid down, you know, off and down, like completely, if I'm zeroed out, then these are the things that are going. The thing I need a lot of money for is going to handle itself. So I would put that on the card for sure if I needed to. And stay tuned, because I'll let you know what that is when May hits. All right, it's almost 9 o'clock, which means we're going to be early, but let's go ahead and head over to the work side of town, and I'm just going to chill in the back until it's time to go inside. I'm not really... I wonder... I really do want to try this Wingstop at some point. I would go to Circle K, but I haven't been finishing my drinks, and they've been kind of disappointing lately, where there's just no syrup. Like the Mountain Dew I got the other day was just all seltzer. So, and I've been having to hit a Monster energy drink anyway, so I'm just saving the money for that. Well, I made it to the Walmart parking lot. I have 30 minutes before I even think about going in. I'm going to try to see about... I'm going to test out the machine tonight, and if it doesn't work out, I'm going to try to see about putting those old pads from the old machine on. So wish me luck on that. Cats have been chilling. They stayed in the front till it was bedtime. But by the time it was bedtime, they were all ready to go to the back anyway. They got a lot of sun today, but it was still really cold. But I had a good day. I hope that you have as well. If you haven't already, please tap that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. And until next time, this is your old pal, Hannibal the VANnibal, signing off.